Hello, fellow ambitionists, and welcome to Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the podcast. I'm your host, and this is where we turn your ambitions into actionable plans. Through proven strategies, personalized goal roadmaps, and a focus on progress, I'll guide you in breaking down big goals into milestones you can achieve. Each episode delivers practical tools to help you stay on track and make real progress towards your goals. Ready to start accomplishing? Let's dive in. You know that feeling when you set a goal and immediately get stuck? You're motivated enough, you care enough, but when it's time to actually do something, your brain goes blank. You don't know where to start, you don't know what matters first, and the goal that felt exciting 5 minutes ago suddenly feels heavy. That's not a motivation issue, that is a structure issue. And today, I'm going to walk you through how to break a goal down so you always know exactly what to do next. For anybody new here, welcome. My name is Desiree Stapleton de Gonzalez. I'm a Harvard certified business strategist, PMP certified project manager, Six Sigma black belt, and a fractional COO. I'm also the founder of Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, a program that takes your goal and breaks it down into steps with deadlines, so you're never guessing what comes next. Okay? My work has been featured in Forbes, Business Insider, Entrepreneur, Thrive Global, and more than 50 other publications. And this podcast is where I teach the practical side of follow through. So, let's get into it. First, you need a clear finish line. A goal without a clear endpoint will always feel confusing. So if you can't decide what done looks like in concrete terms, your brain has nothing to aim for. And when the brain doesn't know what it's aiming for, it hesitates. Get organized isn't a finish line. Save money isn't a finish line. A finish line sounds like my apartment is fully decluttered by March 30th. I saved $3,000 by August 1st. My website is live with 5 pages by February 15th. Once the finish line is clear, everything else becomes easier to map. Second, identify the major milestones. Most people try to go straight from where they are now to the end goal, and that's where overwhelm creeps in. Instead, ask, what has to happen first? What's the halfway point? What are the major checkpoints that tell me I'm on track? Milestones break the goal into sections your brain can actually work with. You're no longer staring at the whole thing, you're working on one part at a time. Third, turn milestones into real actions. This is where people usually get stuck. They say, work on my business, focus on my health, be more consistent. And those aren't actions, they're categories. Real action steps are things you could sit down and finish in one setting, like write the outline, review last month's expenses, schedule the appointment, draft the email. If you can't picture yourself physically doing the step, it's not broken down enough yet. Fourth, put the steps in order. Order matters more than people think. Ask yourself, what has to happen before something else can happen? What depends on another step being done first? And what can wait? When steps are out of order, progress feels clunky. When they're in the right sequence, momentum shows up naturally. So fifth, assign deadlines that match your real life. Deadlines are not about pressure, they're about direction, but they have to be honest. A deadline that ignores your schedule, energy, or responsibilities will just get pushed back again and again. And then you start doubting yourself instead of the plan. Deadlines should reflect your actual availability, your real capacity, the pace you can maintain. That's how you stop constantly renegotiating with yourself. And finally, build a low energy version of the next step. This part is important. Ask yourself, if this was A rough day. What's the smallest version of this step I could still do? Not 0, just smaller. 1 paragraph instead of a full page. 1 drawer instead of the whole room. 10 minutes instead of an hour. When your plan accounts for low energy days, you stop falling off completely. So, here's the bottom line. If you don't know what to do next, the goal isn't broken down enough. You don't need more motivation. You don't need to try harder. You need clarity, sequence, and steps that fit your real life. That is how consistency actually happens. If you want help turning your chosen goal into a clear, step-by-step plan with deadlines, check out Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the program, where we take your goal and break it into steps with deadlines so you always know what to do next. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in to Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the podcast. Stay committed. Keep taking those small daily steps and watch your goals turn to reality. For more resources and personalized support, visit goalaccomplishmentmadeeasy.com, and we'll see you in the next episode.